Hi guys, and today we will be looking at something a little bit more child friendly, shall we say. This is the Hornby Christmas wagon of 2021, and it's just been released by Hornby in August, the end of August 2021. I review one of these every year, and if I don't review it, people moan, so I'm reviewing this one. For me, these are worth the money, but we'll get into it and see what they're all about and take it from there. As we start off at the front of the truck, or the back of the truck, depending on your preference, they're both exactly the same. We do get a big D coupling, and it is plastic. We also get a hook as well. Everything on here is moulded, apart from, well, the chassis and the truck body itself do clip together, so they are separately applied. The buffers are moulded, and the little plastic hook you get is moulded, but it is an old tooling, and I don't mind that. Moving on up, as you can tell, the truck livery is in red. We do have some bracing and rivets as well. We also have a wonderful wood effect. It's quite nice and it's old tooling. I don't actually mind it. As we move on to the side of the truck, the side of the truck is much like the front, moulded, but there is some great detail. So we do have the livery of the wagon, which I said before is red, but it does have Merry Christmas 2021 by Hornby in gold, and depending on which year you have is depending on what colour the truck is. But it is a nice touch, it is crisply applied as well. If you look closely to the wood, you do have some wood effect as well. There is some bracing as well as some rivets for the truck when it was made. Moving down to the axle boxes all around there, they are moulded, and they are crisply moulded, if you know what I mean. We do have brake pads, we also have a brake handle as well, some bracing too, and then we have the spoked wheels that this truck has. So they haven't neglected it or anything, but it's just moulded. When it's going around, are you going to tell the difference between new and old? Probably not, but it is quite nice. There's no plaque or anything down here. As we look into the truck, again, it's in the red livery, simple and cheap to make, which is fantastic if you want to collect these items. You can see some more wood effect in there. I don't think there's any trapdoors or anything as far as I can see, but it is there. At least they've gone to trouble of doing the wood effect in there. And yes, there is 4, I think, moulding marks, but it doesn't bother me. They have been sanded down pretty well. And once they're loading, you're not really going to see it. As we do an underneath look at this wagon, there is quite a lot of detail, even though I did say it was moulded. You can see them clips that hold the wagon into the chassis, which is great. If you want to change it for something else, you can do that. Again, we have the big decouplings, which I honestly don't mind. We do have some moulded details like springs and bracing, and a few rivets are there. I think there's a cylinder as well. So Hornby have gone to that sort of trouble for this moulding on this wagon. We also have the metal wheels, which is always good this day and age. And finally, as we get on to the insert to the wagon, I'm unsure if this is tamper printed or hand painted, but either way, it's still fantastic. There's lots of presents in there. There's a horn, there's a teddy bear, like I said, lots of presents, bows, the whole works. For me, this is worth the money of the wagon. That's just my opinion. The amount of detail that's in this is astonishing. I just wish Hornby would do these separate, if I'm honest with you, but that's just my preference really. But yeah, it's fantastically painted. Does give Christmas vibes is what I'm going to say. So yeah, before I give you my opinion on the Wagon, I will show you what it was running with, as you probably all can guess. We had the wonderful Railroad 9F, which was pulling the freight, because the loco 1 and 2 won't actually pull it no more. So we had them two there, which are from the Central Express set that I got originally in 2014, which had a Holden 101 in a Christmas livery. It's train set. So they're them two. Zoom in, you see them better. So you get a generic Christmas style one, and you get the reindeer one. But I think they've changed it now in that set. The set cost me £45 or something like that. Something silly anyway. They're moving across. You can see here we get the 2014, and then I missed the other 2 years because I forgot about them, if I'm honest with you. So we have 17 and 18, and then we have 19, and then we have 2020 and 2021, and then we also have Bizarre Hawkins, or Hawkins Bizarre Wagon, and the Christmas, the Hornby Centurini Wagon, and then just a Hornby LMS Wagon. So yeah, my opinion on these, like I said before, for some reason go for quite a lot of money after the years ended. I don't know why. The 2 years I'm missing, and the other years I'm missing before 14, go from anywhere from £30 to, I've seen one go for £150. I don't know why, but they do. These are, I want to say, going to be a collector's item. People are collecting them, obviously, as you know, they go for silly money. It's a bit like the year Wagon that Hornby do every year when they announce their range. They have a wagon with the year on. They go for silly money as well. I don't know why. The only thing I wish Hornby would slightly do is the inserts by themselves. But then again, if you're paying £16, £18 for the wagon and the insert, it's not a bad price. And the old tooling doesn't really bother me because it's more aimed at kids than adults. So there's less bits to fall off. I understand that, it's great. So for me, I enjoy collecting these stuff along with restaurant cars and brake vehicles. I like collecting them. It's one of my, apart from locomotives, I like to collect. So yeah, I can see where Hornby are going with this. Serious modelers, maybe once a year, Christmas, maybe once a year. Special train going out. So yeah, for £18, you can't grumble. So anyway, yeah, that's only my opinion. I hope you enjoyed the review, and I hope it inspired somebody to buy these. So yeah. Anyway guys, I will see you in the next video.